sorry ass DJ.
Hey guys, it's Terry. Welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee. So today I have got the Jawbreaker by Starr, as well as his new from the same collection, Brainfreeze highlighter palette. So I'm going to go ahead. I've already got all the rest of my makeup on. I'm just going to do my eyes and my highlight for you guys. I'm probably going to insert some swatches, just not today because I just showered. I don't want to get powder all over my arms, but I am going to do swatches. I'll probably get those in right now and stop the video and show you all the swatches. And then we'll get started. Okay, so let's get started with this gorgeous packaging. So the outside of the packaging is this gorgeous white box, and it's got this hot pink metallic Jawbreaker, and then it's got all the beautiful spots of Jawbreaker on the back. It's so yummy looking. And Starr's product is good for 12 months, and I'm sure we all keep our palettes so much longer than that, but it's good for 12 months, and it is cruelty-free. So he is a cruelty-free product line. If you, and some of you have asked me to mention if the products I'm using are cruelty-free. All of his products are. So if you are wondering, this is. Now, when you get this, you have, it's opposite of what the other package was. You have this wonderful sort of neon green outline or on the raised part that says Jawbreaker in white, and you have his iconic pink in the back with, again, all the splatters and his star. And then when you open this palette up, this palette is so pretty, and it's so much prettier in person too. So it does have a really nice huge mirror. There we are. Say hi. All right, and then look at all the beautiful colors. My daughter and I swatched a couple of them last night. They are just absolutely stunning. I don't even know what I'm going to do today with that, but we are going to play a little bit around and use a couple of these colors today. So this will not be a review because I'm only going to be using a few colors for whatever eye look I make today, but it will be more of a first impressions. I have not put these on my eyes. Now, if it's anything like any of his other formulas, it's a very good formula. They blend so easily into each other. The colors are buildable. They do have talc in almost every single eyeshadow. So if talc is something that you don't want to use or it does irritate your eyes, just know that this palette does have a lot of talc in it, and the colors are staining. One of the colors, some of these, it says eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette, and the reason it's labeled like that is because colors like licorice, these dark colors, and then of course, you know, some of these other ones down, cherry wet and bite me, cotton candy, raspberry, these colors are going to stain your eyelids, so you may want to put a primer on your eyelids first, or just something down, like some sort of a primer down that will help with some of the staining that you'll be dealing with. But beautiful, beautiful colors, and there's beautiful mixed sort of metallics in here and matte pigments, and I don't know if there's anything else in here. I don't know if it says on the back of here. Let's see. Mica's in here, talc. Yeah, so anyway, it is going to have some staining for you. And then additionally, we'll be using the Brainfreeze palette. This is a neat palette, and it's actually quite surprising if you've seen the swatches. They kind of switch. What you think is white is actually blue, and what you think is blue actually comes out more of like an icy, like silver. So I don't know what we're going to use today in here. I think I want to use the mixed color in here. There's like a mixed. So, and this looks like when you go to 7-Eleven, oops, and you get a slushie. That's what this reminds me of. So it's got your red, white, and blue in here, perfect for 4th of July. And this is Skin Frost Pro Palette. And again, it has a mirror. I've kept the thing on it. And here is the different colors that we have in here. We have Cold Shoulder, Gold Breaker, Cocky, Statuesque, Frozen Fruit, which is gorgeous, and Freeze Tag, which is gorgeous. So I'm going to show you the two real quick, just the two, the blue one and the white one, okay? So you can see on my fingers, this is the white one and this is the blue one. And I just want to swatch them for you. So here's the blue and here's the white. And the white one actually has more of a blue shift, and the blue one, and I didn't mess them up, actually has more of like a silver shift. So they're very close, but if you want the blue shift, you got to actually go with the white. It's like a duochrome. And if you want more of the icy silver shade, you want to go with the blue. So that was just a little something that was interesting. So And then the color I think I'm going to use today, because I could use these dark colors are too dark for me, but I can use this on my eyelids. And I might use one of those icy shades on my eyelids. But this color here is Gold Breaker, and it's got a beautiful mixture of everything in it. And I think this is the one we're going to use today. So, and that's just a beautiful, almost like a rose gold effect. Okay. But we're going to see what our eye look is, because that'll kind of determine, I think, what I'm going to do with the highlighter. So that's why I'm going to wait and do the highlight last. So we'll get into the eye look. We'll create something cute, hopefully, and then I'll come back and I'll talk about what my first impressions are with this look. So hang tight. Okay, guys, I just took some of Jeffree Star's, I did this one, Magic Star Concealer on my eyes. And this is really just going to help me with the staining, so that when I wash this off at night, hopefully I'm coming down underneath my eyes here too, but hopefully we don't have immense stains. I gotta go back to work tomorrow on Friday. I should have taken off, but here I am. Okay, so we have that. So then let's see if there's sort of like a nude shade down here that we can kind of go over the eyelid. There's Cone. It's kind of orangey. They do have, he has some neutrals, or you could just do a white Virgin. I think this one would do. This is a flat white. There's a flat white called Virgin, and then there's the actual Jawbreaker white, which is over here, which I might use later for a highlight. That's got shimmer in it. So we're gonna go in with Virgin, the flat white, and we're just gonna sort of lay that down. This will help. Also, using a white will help brighten the colors. It is gonna look so silly until the eye look comes together. And I'm feeling a little nervous about the eye look today, because I just don't feel like I know what I want to do, because I would love to do like a red, white, and blue look. However, guys, the blues they're not the best color choice for my eyes, and red is really, I might incorporate a little bit of red underneath on the bottom line today. That's because Robert hates reds. I'm hanging out with him all day, so I don't know that I'm going to do a traditional red, white, and blue look. That could be something that, you know, we do down the road sometime. If you also want to see additional eye looks with this palette, please let me know. I am going to do additional ones with the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I've got some palettes I haven't even tried yet that we're going to play with. And so we'll just see. All right, so now let me get a fluffy brush. That brush I was using is just a BK 17 round angler, and it's a crown. That was a crown brush, and so that's the head on it. So that was just to pat down everything that we had there. All right. So let's see what we want to go in with our transition shade. There are so many colors, it's like really hard to decide. I do love that he put a brown in here, because you can make any shade darker with a brown or smoke it out, or really make a neutral color eye look, because you've got brown, and then you could do, so you could do that as your transition. You could do brown in the outer corner, and then you can come in with Snack and do like a brown and pink look. Snack can be all over the lid, or I mean, you could do so much. You could do, if you in the fall, you can do this beautiful orange, and then those colors. You can do some neutral looks with this. So don't be super duper intimidated. It is a little bit overwhelming. I think we just need to start. So let's see what we want to go in with. Oh gosh, Cotton Candy's so pretty. He's got beautiful pastels in here. All right, I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go into Soaked, which is a beautiful cobalt blue. I think we're just gonna put a little bit of blue, and we're gonna pack that, and I'm using this is a Focalure blending brush. It's clean, it's just stained. So this blue is called Soaked, and I'm just gonna get it on here, and I'm sort of gonna tap it in. I don't really know how strong this pigment is, but I'm gonna sort of put this on the outside right here, and I'm just sort of tapping it in right now. All right, it's pigmented, but maybe a little bit more scary than it actually is. So I'm going a little bit more aggressively. And right now, again, I'm just sort of tapping it in. I'm not really blending yet. We're gonna get our colors laid down first. We'll figure out blending later. Let's just get sort of the color we want going. Okay. I think I am gonna use one of the highlights on the eyes possibly too. We're gonna see. All right, I'm gonna take a smaller brush in with the same color. Let's see if I have the brush I'm looking for. All right, here's a BH Cosmetics number 8. I'm gonna put that same color down here in the corner. Maybe we'll do kind of like a halo type of an eye. And again, this is me just sort of setting the powder down. I was thinking of doing a little glitter today too. I have some silver glitter and I think I'm gonna add that in because I think that'll be a pretty look for the 4th. Even though this girl doesn't really normally do blues, and there is a little bit of fallout with this color, and it's almost like a periwinkle blue where in the pan it does look cobalt. See the difference? But it's okay. I'm gonna pray this look comes together because right now it looks so ree-ree. All right. I'm just sort of connecting those colors there. I don't like the connection. We're probably gonna use something else to pull that back in. It looks like it went up too high up here, and I don't like that. I could probably wipe it all away. And I am probably gonna put lashes on today, I'm guessing. Just because this look is so outside my comfort zone or skill set. All right, and one of the things you can do is you can go in with, like I'll go in with the Jawbreaker white color at the top since it's white, and I'm just gonna soften up those edges so we don't have such harsh edges. So I'm just taking like, there's something else on this brush. I'm just taking that Jawbreaker and I'm just sort of going along the top edge. And it is looking like it's pulling something other than white. I don't know what's on the brush. There's nothing on the brush. Maybe this just has a tint to it. I think it does. Okay, that's all right. So I just sort of softened that little bit of an edge, and you can see that it needs a little bit more blue right here. And I'm being very gentle with my, just trying to get a nice soft blend. I'm just gonna do one full eye here and then I'll come back when I have the other one done. Okay, so that, I'm okay with this. It's all right. It's, you know, it's coming along. All right, so now I'm gonna take a flat packer brush. This is just from Beauty Pie. I'll have to tell you guys about Beauty Pie one day. I've been playing with Beauty Pie and I haven't really talked to you about it. So I'm gonna go with this lighter blue called Brainfreeze in the center. And you could put some foundation down, but since we're really gonna, this is the backdrop right here, because we're really gonna do a, we're gonna put some shimmer or some glitter up in here too, so. This is a nice shade. It actually blends really, really nicely into the other color. Okay, so that, I like that. I even like how like just the spot right here where the color wasn't, I like how that's lighter. Okay, I'm just gonna pull some of that in here because it's a nice light color for that blended edge, and then we'll go back in and darken up the dark blue. We'll do the, I'm gonna do the dark blue at the end. I'm not worried, I'm not gonna do that right now. All right, so that's looking okay. All right, and I think underneath the lid, on the bottom, I'm gonna do this. There's a very darker blue called Delicious down here. It's like a dark, deep, deep navy, and I'm just gonna swipe that just a little bit right in here in the bottom, and I might put some of this in the other corner too. We'll see what we come up with. So we're just gonna deepen this. And this brush I'm using is a Luxie mini flat angled brush. I like these for the bottom. So we're making a blue look today, like it or not. And we're gonna hope it looks good with my eye color. It's making my eyes look different. It's making my eyes not look blue, like almost look like a, I don't know, they're very bloodshot today. Okay, so I'll take some of that same Color Delicious and just sort of pack it here since it's darker. Okay, I'm liking how that's coming out. All right. I kind of want to put some of that Cherry Wet color on the bottom. That's this color down here. This, it's like a pinky red. What is that on my skin? What is that? Goodness gracious. All right. Or should we go in with licorice? Actually, I'm gonna go with an and what. This is like a sparkle color and it's red. So we're gonna use that and kind of put that in the middle here and up and blend that in. And I did want to pull in a little bit of red. Ooh, that's a nice color. It's got a nice little shimmer to it. Again, a little too much there. So I'm just gonna take this brush with nothing on it and just sort of rub this out and smoke that out a little bit. And up. Oh, we'll fix that later. Okay, so that's coming along. What brush is this? This is just like a unicorn brush that I got at, it's like a no-name brand that I got at, when I was at, whatchamacallit, I was at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I'm gonna go back in with the Jawbreaker white up at the top and just again do a little bit of blending here. So this white does have like some other type of a shift to it, not like a pure white. Okay. I do want to go into the highlighter palette, and since I know that the white has a blue shift, we're going to use that. And I am going to use this dry on a Sigma Cream Color E58 brush. We'll see if we want to wet it, but right now I'm going to try it dry and just see what we get. I'll see if I can take this off so I can actually use the mirror on here. It's like stuck on there. Dang it. Hold on. Okay, so we have that on here, and along with the hair, let's get the hair off, all right? And we're gonna pop that into that halo area. Oh, that's nice. It's very nice. And this is like just using it dry. I'm not using it wet. Like it. Ooh, that's pretty stunning. Nice, okay. And then I'll take Freeze Tag and go in the inner corner, which is the actual blue highlight that comes out a little bit more silvery. Oops, it would be nice to see me, huh? Pulling that down into the red a little bit. we're gonna take that same color and we're gonna go right in here. Just along my, I haven't done my eyebrows yet either. But we're gonna get a little shimmer going. All right, let's look back. I feel like I need to put some of that red up on the top too, so I'm gonna take, I think I have a really little brush I can use for that. Back into our Jawbreaker palette, we're going to take that same red, which is called And What, and I'm just going to place a little bit of it right here on sort of like a liner type of a look. I just sort of want that little bit of red on there to just pop through. Not a lot, just to sort of give it some matchy match. Okay, so now children, I have to put liner on. I do have some silver glitter. We'll see if we're gonna need that. I think we got a lot going on right now. So, but I do have to put some liner on. I gotta find some black liner because I don't know if I have, is this a black liner? Just to define it a little more. So I'm gonna put some liner in my under eyelash area, and then I'm gonna line the top, and we're gonna put an eyelash on, and then I'm gonna do this. So when I come back, I will be matching. Okay guys, so there are the eyes matching now. I did have a little bit of a problem. I don't have any lash glue anymore. I gotta go get some, so I'm using ColourPop. It's clumping a little bit on me. I don't know, but anyway, I used just the ColourPop black mascara that I have here, and all I have left to do, as far as what's on my lips too, if you guys saw my Bolzano handbag thing that went up, inside there were 2 lip glosses, and this pretty red one came in, so I lined my lips with a ColourPop lip liner, and I was trying to see if I had it. Here it is. Yeah, what color was it in? OBVI lip liner. And then I just went in with the with this, and this is by Desi Lustrous Lip Gloss. And this is just, they have like they're just numbered, and this is color 12. It didn't have a, oh, I'm sorry, I used the wrong lip liner. The lip liner I used was actually called Good and Plenty. That's the one I used. All right, so I think I am actually gonna take the pink, which is called Frozen Fruit, and use that as a pretty highlight since we kind of have like a pink blush going on. So I'm just gonna kind of go in here, gently, see what we come up with. It's pretty. This is actually a blush brush that I got in, but it's pointed. It's a Morphe M448 brush, so it's a good one for a highlight. You can actually really see the highlight there. Just the angle I'm at, it just popped. Voila. Okay. Let's zoom back out and talk to you guys a little bit about how everything blended. Okay, so I like the look. I am not a blue girl. I do not wear blue eyeshadow. I really like sort of that hint of the red coming in under here. I think that's pretty. And overall, I think the look came together nicely. The highlighters do show texture, okay? So they do show texture, but they're popping. They're very beautiful. I do need to spray my face. And the eyeshadow worked really nice, considering I don't like blues, but I was trying to do like kind of a red, white, and blue look today. I think it came out really good. That was too close to my face. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I like the setting spray. I just did it a little bit too close. So, and I'm just gonna sort of tap in case I have any like spots from how close I just did that. So overall, I think the look came out fresh and pretty for the 4th. I don't have my clothes on for the 4th yet. I just have a t-shirt on. I am going to be wearing these white earrings, so there's our white, and we have, of course, the white in here. Like I said, with the Brainfreeze palette, you do need to watch the 2 colors, these this one and this one, because they're almost like opposite. This is the one that looks more silver. That's what I have in my my inner corner, and then of course this one is what I packed on the center because it has such a blue shift to it, and then this one's on my cheeks. These 2 colors are gorgeous, and I will use those on my eyes at some time. So I think that this is a good palette. I think those darker colors will be a great highlight for really deep skin tones, and for me, I can use them in other ways on my eyes. So I think that's gonna work out really nice. I like it. I'm excited to have the palette, and it's got a nice sort of cool tone to it, which is pretty too. If you don't want the bronzy sun glow kissed look and you want to go a little bit more icy cool, fresh, which is what I think this look sort of emulates, then I think that's a good one. And then here we didn't get to use obviously a lot of the colors. The only colors that we used in here were the flat white, the Jawbreaker, which was the shiny white, and that had like a peachy tint to it. We used And What, that was the pretty sort of shimmer red that's on my eyes. We used Soaked, the coral blue, or yeah, the cobalt blue. Brainfreeze is the lighter blue on the halo in the center. And then we used Delicious, which I deepened up and also used under the eyes. So we got a good little sampling of it. Blues are harder to blend. I felt like the light blue was like blended like a dream. The white's blended like a dream. The dark blue was great for under here in the where I deepen the outer corner, and then of course to deepen this up, but that cobalt blue you got to really work with. So I think there's some great shadows in here. I'm excited to do more looks with this, but oh look, my nails match for the 4th of July too. So I think this is a good palette to play around and have a lot of fun. It's a little intimidating when you look at all those colors to think about, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What color combinations am I going to put together? So just play, do what you can do, and try not to overthink it, because that's what gets kind of overwhelming. So, but I like this, and it's his biggest palette and his most expensive palette, but it does have colors that you really don't see in a lot of other palettes. I mean, there's some really unique colors in here. If you look at this, you've got like this whole row is really neat. You've got these really neat colors here. Some of the different colors combinations are really neat. And again, you could do like a sunset look here. You got your orange and your yellows and your browns. You can warm this up a little bit. But this is a really nice palette for the summer. You can do what I did the other day, where you're using sort of like a neon and that in the outer corner in this in your transition, and you could do yellow on the lid. That would be gorgeous. Or right here, even this color yellow. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, my hands are filthy, but that's okay. Oh, that's pretty. That would be gorgeous all over the lid. So I gotta wash my hands. So I think this is a good palette. Do you need to run out and get it? I mean, if you have the money and you really like the colors, I would say it's worth the money. It's worth 58 bucks, and it's gonna last you a really long time. However, if you're not into color and you like neutral looks, then while you can make a couple neutral looks in here, this is really not gonna be your palette. He does have a mini Jawbreaker palette too. 2 of the colors that are in here are in the mini, and I think that's a 9-pan. I did not get that because then I would be getting 7 new shades, and I just really didn't love them enough. That was like everything I need was on this one, so I just went for this one. But overall, I would say that I love it. I think it's beautiful, and I'm pleased with how the look came out today. I think it's a bright, fun look for the summer. So, and it looks great with this red cherry lip. So I will see you guys all in the next video. I gotta go finish getting ready, put my clothes on, and finish my hair. I'll see you soon.